So, I couldn't sleep. Came onto my single player world here I've been working on for a while. You're all fine in there. And decided to start messing around with Redstone. I'm trying to make a double piston extender bubblevator swapper for here. I use this block, showing sometimes be soul sand, so I can make a bubblevator. And when I want to, I can like press a button, I'll put it around here, and I'll swap them around. I thought I'd mess around with some of the stuff I learned in the creative world. And I mean, I sort of got there. I got this bit right. Like, if I just like, we just sort of detach these briefly. I press this, send a pulse through, but it retracts it successfully. Look at that. How good is that? And then I send another pulse through. Oh, you know what? I think I've just worked out what my problem is. But I was working around with this thing. I think I might need to do like a zero tick thing. I know what I need to do. I've been doing. So I was working out a crude way of just like swapping it around. What? Except that it isn't really working. What I think I need to do is have the whole system wait until it's done the full retraction. Then I need to work out which is the correct side to fire. So I need this one to pull the soul sand, then this one to push the magma, and then after this pushes the magma, fire it back up again before this retracts. So that I end up with this up the top. And then when I press it a second time, it reverses the process the exact same way from this side, pushing the soul sand back up. This is never going to work as it is currently. It's just messing up my system. If I press it twice, it almost puts it all back though, but I end up with this block here getting pulled down, which is really weird. So yeah, shenanigans with Redstone. This is why Redstone is weird, and it doesn't work like electronics. So this whole side needs to be redone. These side bits. But oh shoot, just broke one. This pick. I got a, what have I got here? I got a, yeah, efficiency 4, I'm breaking, mending, fortune 1 pick, diamond pick, so it's a bit crazy. Oh, no, hang on. What did I break? Oh, I broke this on top of here. That's just so it double fires the thing, and then you just pop a bit of redstone up here. So it means when the second piston gets pushed up, it then fires. When this observer observes the end of the clock state on this, which is only a single second, so you get that double piston extend. So it just goes, boom. Look at that. They're so good. Getting the hang of these was so worth it. Look at that. Yeah, boys. So I've got this bit down pat. No worries. And I could make a cauldron toggle switch easily for it. Actually, I could probably just put the cauldron toggle switch in now. Then I know what bits I've got to work with. Let's see. I need a cauldron for that, don't I? Do I have one? No. I need some. Where's my iron? Iron. That's minecart. That's a cauldron. Thank you. And I actually could use some more stickies, I think. And what am I? What am I doing? There's wood up there. I need some wood. Yeah, kitties. It's a bit of a noisy place around here. There we are, some more pistons. Oof, inventory fills up quickly. And then, now I've got to remember how to do this bloody thing. Alright. I think I got everything I need. Oh, it's night time. Let's sleep before we get any shenanigans. Although, I'm pretty sure I've still got it on peaceful. Because it's meant to be a chilled out world. Hey kitties, how's it all going? Yeah, all enjoying it on my bed there. Let's hop to it down here. So what we actually want... Oh, I need a comparator. I'm an idiot. Comparator. I need one comparator for this. Right, so what we want is here instead of this. Let's dig out some of this here. I need a bit more room. Right. So, I'll make it come across here. Which will mean the comparator side I think goes there. And then the cauldron goes there. Oh, I might have to make this upside down. Oh, this is going to be hard. There we are. So, and then the other one would then be an extend to here, so it'd be like in the air here. So I just go. Oh, what am I doing? Like that. Okay, and then we'd want. I can't remember how this goes. How good am I? Oh, this is the best. Oh yeah, getting the hang of Redstone is amazing. I can't believe I just worked out how to reverse that off the top of my head. I'm becoming actually good at some parts of Redstone. I just wish I could get the hang of some of the logic. Once I get the hang of the rest of the logic, I'll be good. So this just really needs a pulse tick from a button up here now, which, oof. Okay, how am I going to do that? What we want, not you there, not you there. I want you. I'm not leaving myself much room for the rest of the contraption. That there. Don't need more of them. I mean, this is probably just a simple job of. So if I say my button's going to be there, right? I wonder if that'll work. Yeah, that's definitely the way my contraption knows it. Okay, well, yeah. Oh, I don't want to fall down to this. This is what I built my base over. It's crazy. No. But done myself a dirty here. That doesn't need to be there anymore. What are we going to do, kiddies? I'm out of redstone torches. Hoping I can just do a 0 tick redstone torch array up there and put my button like here. This will move eventually anyway. That's the goal. And then eventually maybe make a pressure plate thing there or something. I don't know. What am I doing? I'm making buttons. I'm making redstone torches. I'm not making buttons. I should really be asleep. It's like early in the morning. I get up for Crusader Kings in a few hours. And I'm just really, my brain isn't in a great spot right now. Okay. Wow, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh. And yeah. Right, that switches all that off. And then, in theory, if the switch is above there, which is... So my switch button's there. It's the other side of my room. I think I've got a bed over that or something. Where is it? It's like... It's not here. Yeah, it's where the bed is. I'm going to... Kitties, I'm really sorry. I know you're comfy there, but I think, I've done something weird to myself. Up there. Yeah, actually, breaking through might help me. Okay. The bed wasn't in the way. It's just to the side of it. In front of the barrels. Okay. So like, over here somewhere. Yeah, that's not doing what I thought it would. I was hoping it would. See, if we were to put something... Yeah. I'm still learning, alright? I got no idea how some of this is supposed to be working. So if we do that, and then we put this torch, that goes there, okay. And then we can still do that. I think, no, that does not work. I know that will work. Then if I do that just doesn't do anything. What I need to do is another one, but then this one won't turn that one off. Maybe I should be using glass, because glass is transparent. Alright, let's throw that away for the time being. Let's get some glass. So there's a thing with solid block states and I don't know, some transparent block states or something. I don't know how it works. So blocks do weird things. They do weird things that you do not expect blocks to be doing. So we can go... Oh, let's leave you there. Let's grab that. And just put another one there. Yeah, what am I doing, kitties? It's demolishing my house. Well, I mean, all this is going to move anyway at some point in the future. It's going to be a nice big tower. So, where are we? Here. So, if we go... Don't want to do that. And then we do that, though. Okay, so now, I'll just... I can put redstone there. Now, in theory, because this is a transparent block state, I can put redstone here on this glass, and it should connect up, I think. And then if I put that there, okay, in theory if I press that button, that signal should travel down. I got no idea what I'm doing. I just wasted some glass. Alright. Does this one... you know what? I actually need a lever up there, so I can leave it on and see what's going on. This whole travelling through air thing, I haven't quite got the hang of it. I don't know when it does and when it doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. Not to my brain, not at the moment. Oh no, that is working. Okay. Alright, we have lift off. But, oh, you know what? I can put... Oof, wasting glass. Ow. I suppose I can go make some more. Put that there. It doesn't work like because of it. It's okay. So if that was a cobblestone block, right? The torch on the side would be turned off, but it isn't because of the weird way. So it can travel through this, but at the same time, it doesn't. I don't get why. That should connect. Why not? Well, we've got that. That works. When I put cobbled redstone there, it doesn't. But how can I get that signal down? Does it transfer? And what if I just move this whole array across? I mean, if I were to put, would that turn off? No. Alright, let's waste more glass and try something. Did I get this wrong? Like, is this actually working? Let's trade it in there somewhere. Forgot about that. I yeeted a trader into the abyss a long time ago. I think there's another one up top somewhere too. Right, okay, redstone. Do you turn on? Did I get this wrong? I got it wrong. I'm a complete metal moron. Okay, so if we do that, yeah, see it turns off. It doesn't do that for the glass. That is for some reason that I can't yet work out. Really important to remember. So now, if I put this here, oh, it's not actually turning that one off though. It should turn it off. Okay. So if I go up here, I should be able to toggle that soul sand up and down. Okay, let's just get rid of you. Oh, I see. It's doing something weird here. Why? I don't get it. Something's like locked on, weird. I'm getting that little sizzling redstone-y. But the lever... Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. But the lever was working. Oh. No, the lever was not working. It was just that torch. Okay, I've done this totally wrong. Okay. I'll take just burning that out. It's not actually changing this. Oh, they're feeding back into one another. I see. So I don't want to. I wanted to go down one more and then do that. Another piston, perhaps. So if I just have it pushed down, do I really want to do another cauldron though? Or could I just do a redstone block? I could probably do a redstone block there. And then... probably get rid of some of this stuff. No, here's here's the thing. Does the redstone stay on a moving... God, I'm an idiot. A moving piston? If we do that... And then we go... And then up this way. I'm probably making this way more complicated than it needs to. Oh, hell, you know what? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I can just go you, there, and then, if I go back up, put the redstone down and press the button, this is gonna break, you watch. Yep. Okay, I need to move the button across one and put a... Let's see, put that there. Oh! Okay. I don't know why that did that. So if we go... Grab... Not you. And we go over here. I shouldn't try to do these things at like 2 in the morning. So we go there. There. It's not going to work. Oh. Okay. Well, my piston works. So... It doesn't toggle that off though. Why? So where's my lever? Lever. Come here, lever. It needs to be one further down, I betcha. But that's my problem in the first place. Breathe. Okay. Other idea. Idea number 5 million and something. Alright, so if we put this here, nothing happens. Do I need to have... that into there firing? Oh, yeah, I should have left the cobble there so I can... What if I put this here? Right, and then if it was to retract... Boys, we're on a winner now. Alright, and then we go there. And then... there. But this hasn't solved my original problem of getting that signal from there. I'm right back to where I started. I don't actually need any of this. It's even further across. Okay, no, I can just rotate it around a bit. And then I can probably raise it up one. Okay. Alright. See, someone like Mumbo or whatever, yeah, the big YouTube Redstoners, they'd have solved this a million years ago. Look at that, that's so good. That's so good. And can we make this go? Oh, hang on. It doesn't want to be there though, does it? I could use the vertical redstone trick here. So then if I put that there, and then, oh look, hang on. We'll just get rid of it for a second. And then we only need you there. Or, no. Even better. Oh, whoop, one off. Oh, there's pistons right there. Okay. That's the problem. Okay, it can be here though. This is probably needlessly complicated. I'm sure there's a better way of doing it than this. Right, so my button, which is now down below, should be positioned around about there. So that's where the water is, so we need to have it come from down there. Oh, no, I wanted you to stay there. So that puts it pretty much where I was originally, very close to, I think it's here. Oh, it's one off. I mean, we could probably go with that. Let's roll with that. Bit of redstone down there. Fuck yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh my god. Right, so now I just gotta do the swapping bit. Kitties. I'm almost there. There's only one part left of the contraption to go. And I've worked it out. And it's Kentucky. Okay. I'm sure there's 1,000 ways. Way better than this to achieve the exact same thing. Okay, so it does a bit of a... this is a T flip-flop here, basically. Toggles on and off, maintain signal, blah blah blah. This is a double piston extender. So now I need some sort of back and forward thing here that triggers only when both blocks are here. So I need an AND circuit to say when there is a block. But yeah, it needs to be a block here and one of these blocks there. But it might trigger when that pushes up. It'll need to be on a timer. So it needs to be a timed AND circuit, effectively. I put a block swapper here that just swaps the block here. And then I have this on a time. Because it is. And then after it completes a swap, it'll send another pulse around this way. Go round into the end system. And then do another double piston extender. Push the new block back up. Right. That'll work. That'll work. It better work. Yeah, keep out of my house. That's why the boats are here. Don't maybe make more boats. Like, Jesus, people. Yeah, I know, right, kitty? Oh, hey, does my light light up? It's probably completely it. yeah, let's do an extra pulse. So then that would be the magma block instead, you see, at that point. So I need to be able to press a button and it'll do that rotation. Then it will do another rotation here. Then it will push. It'll basically do another one of these without me having to press the button again. So just go and then I should have a magma block. And then I press it again, it'll go chunk 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 chunk. So many pistons, oh my god. Right, okay, I think this one needs 2 stickies. I think that's all I need. I think I just need 2 stickies. I think I've got everything I need. God, trying to do these from memory. Oh! 2 stickies. Are they stickies? That is the number one.
Next up.
The number one issue. Hang on, let's have a look. I did have it in. Yeah, I see. Is that a sticky or a normal? Are they stickies or normals? I can't tell. I think they're stickies. I mean, I can almost make 2 more normal pistons if they're not. So, we have... Sorry, I'm just looking at my diagrams and things and screenshots here. So, it'll go through, send that to there. Okay. So, this will be our default state. We want... Not you. So we will assume when that's up there, that should be there. No, that's not right. We're gonna need... Am I gonna need another double piston extender? So I'm gonna need to pull this here, and then I'm gonna need a rotation thing. Oh, frick, how do I do these things again? I am too, because I have to pull that into this circuit, and then that'll be there actually. And then we will... It'll pull that there. No, it'll be there. And then there will be... like one up there, I think. I'm gonna have to do this upside down as well. What horrors have I constructed for myself? I think I'm gonna give this a break. I might come back another day. What horrible horrors have I made for myself here? I think this is just a... these are in the wrong spot anyway. This is actually here. And then it's just like... something like that. No, it's all the way around. So this one first, that one second. It's something like that. That's probably totally wrong. Nope, it's completely right. No, it is wrong. So I'm gonna have to have a look. Yeah, 'cause that one that one's... It's like that though. The horizontal double piston extender is something really simple like that. It's like a little 0T thing. Honestly, can't remember it. I haven't made these enough yet to remember them off by heart. And then this actually needs to not have a block there. There definitely needs to be one there though. And then so yeah, it'll go strunk, strunk. It only does it once. So I need a tick repeater here to repeat a single tick round. No, I think that works fine, doesn't it? Let's have a look. My sleep-deprived brain is starting to... Yeah, no, that's fine. That's working as intended there. Oh, what have I done? I love the sound on that. Look at that. So good. Yes. Yeah, and they just want to pull this. I don't need a double piston extender. I only need to pull it one block. I don't need to pull it 2 blocks. What's wrong with me? Yeah, it's a normal box swapper. I just need to do a piston feed tape around here. Easy, I don't even need a usual block swapper. I can do something even simpler. So, if we have... It just needs to swap these around into position. And it doesn't even need to be a sticky there, it can just be one of these. So let me push that across. And then if there's a block here, I want an observer to send a pulse to a piston to push it this way, and then this way, and then this way. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it than that, but I mean this will do. I'll just piston feed tape it around a little square. Let's go. And then when after this one fires, you'll send another pulse through to here and go strunk up there. So if we were to do that fires into that block, but how can I get the signal? Can the signal come out the other side? Like, can I detect that? So if I were to put... It doesn't. You see, that works. Hey, how good's that? And then, there would then be one here. I shouldn't have made them stickies. I'm going to have to go make 3 regular pistons. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna put a light down here so I can see a bit more clearly what to do. So I mean, no matter what. Huh, that shouldn't interfere either. But that's there or there, that'll always be lit. Oh, it'll torch to light it anyway. Sweet. It's free light. Right, so how can we get... Oh, can I do another... I wonder if I can do a comparator or something that'll... This is wrong. See, I gotta be careful I don't feed a signal into that That's going to be my biggest problem. Not... I've got so many cross signals that cross over now. Trying to get it in this tight space. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. So yeah. Wait, that means I don't need this one. I would do it this way. Yeah, I should do it around the other side. It should go around the other direction. So I don't confuse my circuits. So yeah, we want that one there. And then that's actually where this will be. So we're essentially piston feed taping that to there. And then... yeah, that one is there. Oh, that means I'm gonna need one there though. How am I gonna do that? I can push it this way easily. So we go ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Oh no, I can't do it in a square here. Ah! I thought I almost had it. I'm sure I'm close. The problem is, when this piston pushes, this block here will go here. So I kind of need to be able to push it around. But this then makes it a 2x3. And then we're back to this problem. So that can push it. That pushes it back out to here. But then I need to get it to there. So then I need a double piston extender somewhere along the line. Or a sticky piston. Because that... oh, no, that'll push to here. Yeah, yeah. And then that's... I'm right back where I started before. Okay, this solution won't work then. This is kind of what we want to go with. And I want it picked out of here, I reckon by sticky piston here. So it'll like pluck it out. Let's go. Alright, and that'll pull that out. So that'll be a pulse. It'll go ka-chunk. And that pulls that out of the way. Once that's out of the way, its signal will need to come around here. That's when we do the feed tape. Gets activated. It'll put one there. It'll push that across. And then we'll have another one here. There's a light thunderstorm there. Push that to there. And then here. So the thunderstorm will just me. That's just me flicking through that, isn't it? I've just confused myself even more. It's just a day for confusion. Right. So the sticky needs to fire first. Is the problem. It needs to go just a little pulse. That's it. And it needs to do that when this completes. So when this cycle cuts off. How to do that? So this side here is the last step. So this one oofed. Okay. But that should be set. So I should be able to do that. Okay, that's still cool. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah. Alright. So that's that actually works, that little extra pulse there. Pushes it back up. That fires after this. So we go there. And that fires... This one actually has to fire at the same time. No, like right after sticky. So it's actually 1, 2, pulse. While that's pulsing, push. Fucking read. Alright, I'm gonna lose my marbles in a minute. I think I can do that. I think if I then go there, hopefully this won't be good. It didn't interfere with anything else. No, that's going to interfere. Oh, actually, that's not doing anything anymore anyway. That's for something I was going to do before. Okay. So we just go through here. That one. But that's going to be permanently turned on. If I do another one of these things? No. That definitely can't be done that way. Okay. Definitely not. Can't even get access in here anymore. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's because that. Okay, we can't do it that way. But we could do it that way. And then... Right, so that pushes there. But now, what I could do is invert it. Alright. So, if I were to now... Okay. Oh, ay caramba. What's going on here? So, what we should actually have is you there. And you there. What I need to do is test this in isolation. It's gonna do... I'm just gonna like temporarily yoink you out. Of course it's gonna make that one. So now push that there. See, this one should fire first before this anyway. What I really wanted to test... Oh yeah, I see. It has. It has actually tripped that. But it's because this is all messed up. Alright, so I can't test it that way is all. Sure. So this one... So let's put you there. And we want to make a track. I need more stone. But I don't know if that'll trigger that anymore now though. Sure, I honestly don't even know if it was triggering that before. I don't know what's happening anymore. At all. That should just trigger that one. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Alright, so we gotta rethink this little bit here. And that's just permanently powering that. I should have left myself way more room than this. Yep. Let's just go grab some more cobble. Cobble. Cobble, thank you. These are the ones that's linked. So it comes... Oh, this is going to be so hard through here. So this one goes first. Bomb. And then... Oh, fuck my life. Well, at least it's not going to need to push it through anyway. Okay, so yeah. But we have to power this by not powering that. That's going to power that, isn't it? Okay. Alright, fine. So if I just do that. Okay, cool. I can keep that in a separate track by doing that. So that's where that one will go. I need to make more repeaters. So that's where you will go. And if we put that one tick off, all I have to do really, I think. So let's just go set these. So I've almost got that pushed out. So if I just go... Yeah, it's because it's fired. Oh, I fired too soon. Ah, I didn't have it. I reset it, didn't it? Do I need a bigger delay? Because it should yoink... Oof. It should just yoink it out. Like, it is yoinking it out, but it's yoinking out the wrong one. Ah, of course, because this isn't a pulse. I'm an idiot. What it needs another button to test this. Let's get rid of this raining, kitties. Yeah. Okay. And I actually need another observer while I'm here. I reckon I'll need at least one more. And, some repeaters. Definitely need more repeaters. Always need more repeaters. Oh, could use a bit more stone. Okay. So if we pulse this instead. Oh, it's so close. It actually just needs like another second or two. It's for the pulse to stop. How long's a pulse? I think it's 5? So I maybe need to set that to 6. Why is that not working? Oh, will you not? Do I need to get more boats? Don't make me bring out the boats. I didn't have that running on it. No. So let's do our timer here. Alright, I'm getting a boat. I don't care. You're going in a boat, mate. It's boat time. I just realised I didn't wait to pick up my saplings. They would have despawned by now, I reckon. Alright. Really? Get the... Yeah, that's it. Get out of here. Go on. Oh, he runs away. Stay up. I love that you can row boats on the land here. Alright. But still... It's a matter of fine-tuning the timing, really. Because this needs to extend and retract. That's all I needed. That's perfect. Right. So the next part of the sequence is... I need a timer going around to this one. So... This is going to have to be longer than the other one. I need way more of these. Oh my god. I need a whole heap of cobble, won't I? This is my floor, isn't it? Oh. Right, let's go make a whole pile of repeaters. Repeaters are my friends. Ooh, 42. And I'm gonna need some sticks. I'm gonna need more torches. A whole bunch because they're just so useful. Glad I got this redstone when I was down there. Okay. be there by now. Geez, you really learn these things off by heart very quickly when you're making loads of redstone. What is with you lot? Oh my god. How many of you are there coming in here, rifling through my things, stealing my netherite? Were you lying off my netherite? Don't have my... Don't make me use it. Get out of my house! I mean, I shouldn't leave my front door open. I'm gonna have to villager-proof this somehow. I have to make like a boat lock. It's like if anything tries to walk through like the entranceway, it fires a boat up. Unless you press a, like, flick a lever or something, or press a button. That way I can get through, but they end up in a boat. That would make it much easier. That's so ridiculous. So this needs to be like, oh god, like 2 seconds difference. Go away. Okay, so let's see if we can get the timing on these. Alright, okay. Oh! Oh, boys! Oh, yeah! We just got one more to go in that cycle. And then I'm going to have to find some way to synchronize this with the rest of this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. How will I power this one? Is there any way I can compact this and make it more efficient? If I made this come out one more but then squished it down maybe? Oh, not them. I wanted the dirt. Right. Alright, so we put you there. And then we bring that out that way. And it's got to be an extra 1 second over this, doesn't it? 3. So what's that? 9? So that's waiting. It's waiting 9. So that's 9. 10. Well, for now I can just do that. But I reckon I'll bring this around in a spiral. And I might even just try some vertical shenanigans. Just try and make it more compact later on. For now I'm just going to try and get the blazing to work. So this one just needs to do... So, I mean, I can do that. This needs to wait. I can't think how I'm going to do this with this space. This thing here is going to have to go either out way wider. I think I'm going to have to. Oh my god, I really need to think of a better way of transferring this signal. Let's put all the timing mechanism over here. Because then I can probably, and then just like sort of dig out here. Yeah, my nether portal's like just over here somewhere. Yeah, that's my nether portal. So, we got 9. Alright. If I bring this one up a bit from here too. I'm going to need a booster, so actually one of these will have to go on the other side. Just so I can use it to boost the signal. Because these give you a signal strength increase. So... actually there, I need to bring it up. And then you. Right, so now I can separate the signals a bit. Right. Now then, this. So after this fires, it needs to be this one. Now, I could just continue to time it off the original pulse, though. The original pulse is going to have to be like... I have to pull some sort of piston shenanigan here. Bring it around. It's going to have to come based off this initial pulse with the timer, I think. Because it's going to need to wait for the full double piston extension going up and down. And then it'll come around, so it's probably going to be a 12-second timer with a piston delay here. Push the signal around here. And then... it doesn't need to be over here. Like, it can be like here. Because the timers are all on that side of it. Yeah, these are out of position, that's why they're like that. So if we go over here... yeah, that's correct. And then so I just need the timer set for this one here. So this is going to go on a bit of a journey. There. And if I'm doing that, I mean, I don't actually need this one. And then we will go here. And so it's going to end here. So I have to be careful that I don't put actual redstone adjacent. Oh, this is going to be so hard. How am I going to do that? It's going to have to come in tighter. Wow. And so this one here needs to be a repeater. Oh, unless I move this. I can just move this. In fact, that can be like... okay, this is going to have to be a no-tick one. And then it comes through. So I need another repeater here, and then this is be like repeater, repeater, all around there. So I don't get any troubles when I turn knobs off. One account is having... why are you all off the bed? What's wrong with the bed? Really, kitties? What am I doing? Okay. Repeater heaven. Alright, we got repeaters. We got repeaters going. Okay, so we can move this. So we want redstone adjacent to the repeaters. And then repeaters adjacent to the redstone. So the signals shouldn't cross over. Yeah, don't even care. You'll just basically sit one of these on it. So they shouldn't overlap. So if we put these back in the starting positions, this should swap these two blocks around. There's gonna be definitely a better way of this. I'm gonna think of it tomorrow, and I'm gonna feel like a complete and utter idiot. But I mean, hey, this is. I guess this is still. Oh, how good am I? That works. Right, so now, as we come out of this signal, we need to send a pulse. Oh man, is that all I have to do, really, basically? Put that there, actually. Oh, no, you know, it needs to be. Get out of my freaking barrels. Oh my god. It'll need to be timed, so it's 6, so here. So it fires after that. So swap is completed, and then it should push it back up. Okay? So I should get the magma block up there after this. Fuck yeah! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god. Alright, logic and timers. I just gotta find better ways of doing this. I'm sure there's gotta be more compact. Make someone go up and down vertical and use more pistons and bits and pieces, but... Okay, so now, all we're gonna do now is link this pulse in around here. So it'll fire this, and then on a timer... So this thing here is pretty quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off. So we need to give that 7 seconds, basically 7 ticks from when this goes off. So it's after this fire. So it's got another. What's another one? Like 2 more ticks. 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't even. How am I going to do this? Oh, you know what? So if I go there, that'll fire when the redstone comes across. And then we just go... Oh. And now we go 3, 6, 9. What did I say? Fuck it, let's give it a whole bunch. Okay, let's go. We do it. Does this work? Oh, I'm gonna murder you, you bastard. Get out, I think so. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Again? Oh! Mwah! Beauty! Oh my god, how long did I spend on that? The next thing's going to be extending that effect up to here. So I can flip it while I'm up here is the next bit. But that's just like that won't be too hard to get the signal travel down. So shit, yeah, that's what I was worried about. The water. Bro, it broke. It's probably washed all my redstone away. Nope. No? Where did it wash away? Here. Here's where it washed away. Everywhere else is good. Alright, so it looks like it just came down the back here a bit. What we can do is, I mean, I can just cobble around that so it doesn't come down. Yeah, let's go get a few couplets of cobble, and then I can fix that one there. Shit, what tick was that on? Oh, that one should actually fire. That should fire immediately. Yeah. Did it break any of this? No. Okay, good. Okie dokes, okie dokie dees. I think that's alright. I think that's all it was. Yeah. So I just gotta put block there, and a block there. I think that'll be oh, move you down. You, my friend, are meant to be down here. And then I think that's all fixed again. Yeah. Right, so now I just need to go get some cobble. I'm so excited I forgot about the water. So there should always be a block in every other square here when it matters. I mean, I can just block that side bit off over there just to make sure too. Alright, get some more cobble. Trapdoors might be better use anyway. Now that I think about it. Doesn't matter if they flap open and shut, they're still going to block the water flow. I can put glass. Ooh, don't want you there. Right. That should fairly well waterproof it. No matter what, there's not going to get any water flow out. Okay. Let's go test it again now. Now it should work without completely destroying everything. Fuck! Yes! Ah! Ah! I'm done. I'm so done for the night. That's so good. Ah. And then, yeah. Just need to extend a link to this button basically to another button up there that sends a same pulse through. And then the same for the next floor, so you can always switch to whatever you want. And some sort of signal up that'll light up based on what it's currently switched to, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I could just put a bit of carpet down here and they can't get in. Oh, did he rack off? Oh, he racked off. He can stay out there. I have any carpet? Carpet. I got some wool. Is that all I need for carpet? That's all I need. There. That's it. They can't. That's it. They can't get past that. That's how dumb they are. So now I can like let them all go home. Off you go. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean a golem. I didn't mean it. A good golem is a bit mad at me. Get the absolute fuck out of my house. Okay. Alright. Shouldn't be... Oh! You came through the walls. You can access the beds through the walls, just like the barrels. Oh, kitties. I'm so not impressed with that. I'm planning on moving those beds up top later on anyway, so. Now we have to tolerate stupid villagers doing stupid things. But I'm really happy about that. That's like... That is so good. I need to work out how to do it with less pistons and make it a bit faster and more compact. That's my goal for next session. You're all going to end up on the top floor if I do that there, aren't you? Keep out of my bubblevator, please. Alright, I'm gonna call it down. I'm actually gonna go to bed. Near an hour and a half video. Oh my god. I can't believe I got that working. Yeah, oh, keep out of here as well. That's enough. So yeah. What I need to work out is to shrink all this. Some way to create a timer that maybe needs less repeaters. Or some way to make this a bit more sequential without needing repeaters. I guess. I mean, this does the job for now. Like, it works nicely. Little piston feed tape. It's a bit of a weird one with that sticky piston pull right at the start, though. That's what made that tricky. But, I'm happy enough with this that I can go to bed. I can get some sleep. I want to yeet all those villagers into the abyss. But I'm gonna need them later. I want to make a villager farm. So, and for that I need villagers. So if I go yeeting them all into the abyss, then fishermen. It's a house full of fishermen. Oh my god. What have I done? You know what? If I just like take these bottom ones out. Okay, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. They should de-job. And then just go, oh, this is not a home. What am I doing? I'm an idiot. Yeah, get out of my house. These have things in them, unfortunately. Lots of things in them. It's so nice. Now I can't get down. I do need to sort that button. It needs to be able to like just toggle it like he's pump. And then the second one. Oh. Yeah, I'm basically vacating the floor. I don't know how I'm gonna get my cats up there. Hopefully they'll follow me up the bubblevator. Get out! Oh, I hate villagers. I mean, I like them, but I hate them. Too simplistic. If you were to just label something, this is the player's home, villagers, GTFO. Yes. Anyway, yep, I'm gonna log out, and I hope you enjoyed me bumbling around with learning Redstone again, and that's actually really cool. I'm just still so happy with that. Like getting a Redstone thing contraption working for the first time of this complexity is without following anyone else's directions. Like, I just pulled it out of my own head. I worked it all out of my own. Just, oh yeah, bubblevator. So yeah, you know, it's cool. It's cool. I'm so chuffed, and I'm gonna go to sleep now. I feel exhausted after that. So I hope you enjoyed this video or learned something from it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. But either way, if you did enjoy it, check a like and a subscribe. I kind of appreciate it. And not that I monetize my videos, don't think anyway. But you know, it's the gesture that counts. All right. Good night. Thanks for watching.